Do you want to learn how to use motion matching in 5.7? Do you want to learn how to get motion matching working based on your customization? In today's tutorial, we are going to use new Unreal Engine 5.7, how to export motion matching animation and make our own motion matching data from the scratch. So let's get started. Before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like this video, please put a thumbs up and please put a comment down below. For the project file, I'll attach the project file so you can download and fool around with it. Thank you very much. Let's get started.
Okay. In today's tutorial, we are going to see how to use finally Unreal Engine 5.7. So in Unreal Engine 5.7, there's a lot of motion matching system going on at this moment. Today, we are going to get how to use all the motion matching animation for our game. And we don't need all of them. We're just going to do things from scratch. We're going to keep it simple and basic. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing which we are going to do, we are going to download the motion matching sample, which I have already downloaded it, which is this one. You just have to create a project and put it under 5.7 and create it. So I already have one, and that's why I'm not gonna go with it. But so once the project is loaded, you have to, like, this is how the motion matching everything is. And yeah, we are going to export all the animation from here to our game. So for the animation, you need to go to the content, characters. You need to go for UEFN. Then you need to go for you need to go to the animations, and you need to, the things which we need here is idle, jump. We need idle, jump, run, and walk. We also need crouch as well. So yeah. Just to confirm, yeah, these are all that. Yeah. So we're going to use this. Idle, sprint, and walk. So right click to migrate. We don't need audio. Then we don't need we don't need the blueprint. And after that, after that we need everything else. Now click OK, and I'm gonna choose my project content folder. To know where my project content is, one thing I do is, like, I go, no, sorry, not that, delete, sorry. We go here and show it on Explorer, and as it appears in the Explorer, we don't need that. We just need to Control C, and where is our, yeah, and you just paste it here like that. And yeah, now we select this folder and it migrates. Now let the migration getting done. I'm gonna skip to the other video. So now as the export is done, we don't need this. I'll just move it to the side, and let's just go to our content, character, UEFN, animation. All the animation which we need is now here. So now we need to retarget all these animations. Yeah. So for the sake of choosing an animation, I'll just choose, like you see there are, yeah. So just choose any animation, retarget animation, and we'll retarget this to this one. Yeah. And we are going to choose from here. To be honest, we don't need them, but we'll just retarget it just for the sake of retargeting it. So we will export this animation. We will put another folder here called export export and animation, and we will export it. Export here. Now that's going to take some time. So yes, all the animations are now here, which is great. That's what we wanted. And yeah, now after exporting this animation, we need to install a few plugins. We go here, and these are the six plugins which we need. First is motion trajectory, which is this one. Yes. Then we need pose search, which is this one. Then we need motion wrapping, which is this one. And we need choosers. So yeah, it again, choosers is a proxy table, which I'll show you, which helps to control the logic. Then we need animation warping, animation warping. Then we need animation locomotion library. So yeah, and restart them now. Let's select all of them. So now all those things are in our project. So let's just use them. So before that, let's just create a folder. Actually, we will name this folder as motion motion matching. Yeah, if you want, you can change the color of it as well to motion matching. We think about uh, I'll name this. I'll put this color. It's nice. Then now we need to go to animation, then motion matching, and we need to choose post search schema. So this is going to be our mannequin, and we will name this as PSS underscore. We will name this default default. And let me just put it over here. So what is PSS? PSS is basically long story short to explain is it is like the main place which gives the motion matching system the data so that the system knows which animation to pick. So for now, let's just keep it like this. Let's not touch this. So now let's go to this one and let's create another folder. We will name this database. Then let's get right click animation, and we are gonna it's gonna be animation motion matching and post search database. We are gonna get PSS default, which is ours, and which is the path game. Yeah, this is the one. And yeah, this is connected to our PSS. Yeah. So yeah, now that's just to confirm that. And in our database, we will name this PSD underscore walk. Now we will control C, control V. We will name this as run, and we will also control V. We will do that for crouch. Then I like to make things capital, and we will also do this for no, we will also do this for jump, JUMP. And at last, we need one for idle, which is IDLE, idle. Make sure it's capital I. So just to make things nice, let's start with our walk animations, as this was the first one we made. And it's quite simple. Now we are just going to go to our animation. Our animation, I'll just add this color as well, so that's quite easy to understand. And we will just type here walk, and whatever it is here, walk, we will do control A. We'll drag them all here. Oops, sorry, I know what is the issue. It's not this, not the one we need. We need the so now we're going to go to our content. We are going to go to our export animation, and we're going to get walk. So we choose A, and we put it here. So now if you click all one and click on A, you can see these are all the animations we have. Uh, the one which you see in the bottom, we don't need them, and also the one in the up, we don't need them too as well. So the one which we don't need them are, I think so you have to go to the bottom, which are like called traversal, TRA, uh, VA, traversal. Yeah, these are the ones which I don't think so we need them. Yeah, because they will mess with your data. And yeah, we don't need them. So we are gonna delete them. Control A, we will delete. And yeah, so yeah, these are the few other more. We also need to remove them as well. But I don't think so they would make much difference. Yeah, we need to remove land database as well. Land. Uh, so yes, we don't need that because they have nothing to do with the walk data. So we will select them and delete them. So again, if we see now, again we don't need these as well. So again, that's a problem here. So we don't need jump data as well. Yeah, let's select one, Control A, and they're all now gonna go out. So at the end of the day, we need to have just all the walking data which we needed. And yes, that's all we need. Now let's save these. Now we did this, and that's all good. And now we need to go to our motion matching and our database. We have done walk. Now we're going to do run. In the run as well, it's keep the default as that, and we need to go to our export animation and run, and we have to choose all of them. Control C, Control V. No, sorry, you have to drag it like that. So now we have all the run database, but we don't need all of them. So yeah, like you see, we don't need the jump ones. So let's just, get them out. We don't need the jump ones, JUMP. Jump, 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 jump. Yes, just get them all out and delete them. And let's just see how are they doing. Oops. What is this? Uh, hmm, what could that be? Oh, it's here. So yeah, probably that shouldn't matter. Just I don't think it's going to affect that much because it. Yeah. So that is done. Now we go to the motion matching, and now we go to the jump. Now we check JUM. Oh no, sorry. Now we go to this one, and we go to the animation and get all the JUMP jump. Now we get all the jump. So yeah, that's all we needed, all the jumps. So yeah, this is good. I think so in the jump we need to not have all of them, but let me have a look what it's going to look like later. Uh, so now we choose idle, and we just have, I think so, one idle. I'm not wrong. There are a few idols which we can use. IDLE idle. Uh, so we need to choose just one idle animation. Uh, actually, we can choose few of them so that it can choose, Uh, yeah, let's just choose few good ones so that it knows what it is doing. Like, yeah, these are some good idle animations you see. It makes the character look more vibrant. So yeah, that looks good. Uh, Also, we also need to get stand PURN. So yes, we drag them over here as well, and we have to also kind of check. So these are all, yeah, these are good. So now this is all set up, everything is good. Now we need to now include all this database in our obviously BP third person character. And how do we do that? Let's go to our BP third person character. Sorry, our blueprint. Go to our viewport. First, let's just select the guy. And we are going to add a system called CHA character trajectory. This is what is the game changer here. So now the next thing which we need is definitely our animation character blueprint, which is over here. We can make one for ourselves, but yeah, let's make one for ourselves actually. Let's just animation blueprint. I'll use this one. I will name this MQ underscore motion matching just for the character's sake. And now we are going to go to our event graph, and we are going to, now we have the spawn over. First, let's cast our character blueprint, cast to our third person character, which is of course this one. And let's bind this to this. So basically what this thing does, all the variables or anything which are functions which we declare here, we can pull it from here to our animation. Now we're gonna get the character trajectory, and we are also gonna MOVE get character movement. Sorry, we need to get the CHARAC character movement. So these are the two things we need, and we need to promote this to a variable because we need to make sure that the animation blueprint can have access to them. So I'm just going to bind this to that, and also I'm going to bind this to that. Now let's go to our animation graph, and let's get motion matching, which is this one. So this is the most important thing which we need to have. And for now, for testing purpose, let's get the run which we made for ourselves. Where is it? Let me check. Mm, mm, mm. Motion matching database run. And now we are going to get POSE pose history node. Now we bind this to here. Right click. We bind it to our character trajectory, which is gonna get from our third person character, by the way. And the third person character trajectory is in our event graph already, which is pulled. And now we bind this to this, and let's compile. I know it's kind of disappeared, but there is a reason for it. Don't worry about it now. Now, just for the test purpose, one reason, if it works in your computer, that's great. When I was fooling around with previous version, there was a character here, but no worries, there is a character. So what I do usually, just for the testing purpose, now I'll just show it to you. We are going to give him an idle animation, which we are gonna grab it from export animation. Yeah, here it is, idle, IDLE, idle. So yes, let's just use stand idle loop for now. Why not? IDLE idle. Yeah, this is the one we is here. So yeah, we have the idle animation, which is good, and that's what we need. And so now we go to our third person character, and let's also make sure that let's all compile everything, and let's go to our third. We don't need this. Just cut this off. And what are we doing? Let's go to our third person character and add our MQ MM. So let's compile and save. So let's test it out. See, it's working. And yeah, see, we don't have those animations now, so it's not working. So yeah. Oh, do you see what is going on here? That is, again, yeah, we have, there are some animations which doesn't need to be here. So that's why it's acting a bit weird. Uh, yeah, you see, like, but these are all gonna be fixed. Let's see what is the issue though in the run. Uh, let's select A, and so what is happening here, I'll show you. Oh yeah, actually, and also to understand things, if you wanna check, if you wanna debug things, you can also go to character trajectory debug, and you can just type 1, and it's gonna do its own thing. And now you can see the character trajectory. See, it is still dictating some data which we don't need. So yeah, we are gonna fix that. So now we managed making the character to probably run a bit, and yeah, but now we also need to make him run, sorry, like sprint, and also walk a bit, and also crouch. So to get them all done, let's see how can we do that. So yeah, it's quite simple and straightforward. We need to go to our blueprint, and we need to go to our event graph, and within our character movement, we need to pull get velocity, velocity. Yeah, we'll get velocity, and we are going to get from there is vector length. And we are going to promote this to a variable, so which is gonna be, this is gonna be our current speed, and from the character moment we need to get is falling, and we are gonna promote this to our variable, and we are gonna, oh come on, we are gonna pull this up here, and we will name this as, of course, is falling. Now let's just pause it till here, and we are gonna get to our, we're gonna go to our motion matching, and we are gonna get choosers, CHO. We are gonna get choosers, and we are gonna get a generic chooser, and here under generic chooser we are gonna choose object type, and we are going to choose POSE, post search database, and parameters, that's fine, we can choose that later inside. And we are gonna name this, we will name this as, oh sugar, we will name this CHT underscore STATES states. And yeah, under the parameters we are gonna get a class parameter, sorry, it's gonna be MQ, actually that's MQMM, which is this one. And the input, let's not mess with the input for now, let's save them all. Now for the rows we need to add our database, and we are going to get, of course, assets, and these are all the assets we need. So obviously, to fool around, let's start with the most basic database, which is the idle, and add rest as well. So parallelly idle, you're going to add just a generic process from idle to walk, then from walk to run, then jump, then of course crouch. So these all we need to dictate it in two metrics here. First, based on speed, where it's gonna take the float value, and next it's gonna, we need to check them. So we are gonna do certain checks, and where are we gonna get? We are gonna get it from before anything else. Yeah, we need to, yeah, save them. Oh, it should be there though. Oh, we have to compile and save. That's why it didn't appear. So now we have to go MQ and current speed. And see, this is the thing, guys. Don't always save your work. And this one, if we are falling. Now, also we need to add for crouching as well. For that, let's just go to our BP third person character in our event graph. And obviously, we will put like a keyboard. We will put C key. No, not debug. We need, let's try the middle mouse. No, middle mouse doesn't look good. We will just go for C. C for crouch. It's more convenient to understand. So yeah, so there is an inbuilt system in our Unreal Engine which we are going to use for that. Let's get flip flop, flip flip flop, and we are gonna get crouch, and if you press again it's gonna uncrouch. Simple as that for time being, as it's quite basic. And let's create a new variable. We will name this is crouching, crouching is crouching. So I would drag them and attach them to here so that it automatically understands what it needs to do. So if you're crouching, it's going to be set to true. If not, it's obviously not true. Now we need to get this to our ABP anim. Again, as what we did, we are going to go to our third person character and we are gonna get SCRO crouching, and we are gonna come on this. We are gonna promote this to a variable. And yeah, so that we can get this animation. So first we get in third person, we get to the animation, now we're gonna get it to the states. Oh, also make sure to always compile, guys. Yeah, I do not know, I do this mistake all the time. You're gonna get the bool, we are gonna get the crouching. So now we need to put the value. When it's idle, let both of them be 0. It's gonna be false. This is gonna be false. And yeah, and for when it's walking, it's falling, false. It's crouching, false, of course. When it's running, same stuff, same stuff. If it's jumping, it's gonna be true, and crouching is gonna be false, of course. And if it's crouching, it's gonna be false, but this is gonna also be false. So yeah, let me just revise: false, 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 okay, true, and false, okay. Then it becomes false, 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 true. Sorry, this is true actually, because if it's crouching, falling is gonna be false, but it's crouching is gonna be true, of course. Yeah. And now we need also to get those values. We will get this from 1 to 301. And these are the values which I feel are perfect. You guys are free to, play with the numbers as per your needs. So yeah, don't bother. And this is going to be 0. This is going to be 999. And this is also going to be 9999. Oh, 9. That's it. That's perfect. Now this choosers is done. Now we need to kind of activate it. And how do we activate it? Now let's go to our anim graph. So as we have now number of database, we can't have just one. So let's just get all of them. So we go here and we go to bind and we expose as the pin. Oh, no, not expose as the pin, sorry. We go back and we go, no, not this one actually. No, yeah, we go expose pin off. And now from here we can choose multiple database. And also we need to activate dynamic value. So now compile and save. Now let's create like a binding stuff. On update, we go create binding. So now all of this function is going to happen as system updates. You're going to go get evaluate choosers. Evaluate choosers, and choosers is going to be convert to motion matching node. And now we are going to get set database to search. Set database to search. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. And the motion matching node is gonna go here, and we are gonna get interrupt on database change. And we bind this to this. We compile and save it, and we go to our anim graph, and we bind this to this. And this should be it. And yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, and now for few things we need to do is like for our run, let's just remove the idle because we don't need this anymore. And yeah, let's delete it. Yeah, this looks good. I think so this is the one which is making the problem in our but I'm not able, I can't find it, like, it's too much of the stuff here going on. Let me see. Run box, circle, diamond, hourglass, lead, loop, pivot, now prism, resurface, shuffle, spin, start, stop, turn, transition. Yeah, I think it's this one, right? Yeah, this is the one, I guess. Now Control A, and yep, that's perfect. So this should be it. So now this is perfect. Now let's add our walking system. And for walking, let's just Control C, Control V for walking. Maybe I would choose CTRL in my keyboard. CTRL. And yeah, I'll get the same stuff over here. And we are gonna get the character moments. And and for and let's set max walk walk speed to this much, and also we'll Control C, Control V this, and we are gonna get this one here. So max walk speed, let's keep 300, and also we will just put this 500 for now, and also bind this to this for this to work. And also to make sure, once we go to our character movements, we need to enable crouch, so can crouch, so that this can work. So yeah, that is should be it, and let's try it out. So it is running, and now once I press this, and yeah, so yeah, it is working. Again, it has to do with the values, but once it's not, then it's back. And yep, walking, there is some issue with the walking data. I think so we have plenty of walk data which we don't need, because different walking data are used in different in different PSD. So again it comes to the polishing, how you polish it. So now let's see what's up with the crouch. So we do this, and yeah, it is not working. Oh, why is it not working? Why is crouch not working? Oh, we didn't add anything in our crouch. That's why it's not working. Let's add something in our crouch. CROUCH, crouch. Control A. No, Control A. Put them all here. And so, yeah, that looks good. And let's compile and save it. Let's go to our states. Yeah, we have crouch here. And yeah, let's see what it does now. So yeah, crouch is working. I think so. We have few unnecessary crouch animation which needs to go away. So yeah, that is good. Yeah, there are some unnecessary animations in the crouch which I will clean it. By the way, the clean project is gonna be in the project file. I'll send the clean project for you guys to fool around and play with. I do not know whether you have seen the jump animation or not. The jump animation looks horrible actually. There is no jump animation, and let's add our jump. I don't think so. I added jump animation as well. Let me do that. Let's go to our motion matching data, and in the jump, yeah. So, oh, we did add jump. So what is going on? Oh, we need to add jump. Jump. Let's see what is the issue here. So but for jump, we need to create like a system. We will Control C and Control V, like a post search system, where this is gonna be. We need like a new, like we'll name this as jump. Yeah. So yeah. So now let's name this as, yeah. So few things we need to get out of here is channels index. Let's pull this thing off. Trajectory channel needs to be about 11, or maybe 10 is better. And change the offset to the weight offset, and it's gonna be, just make it -2 for now. And for flag, we need, there are four samples, and Oh, no, we need let's just keep this -1 for now. So the offset is gonna be -2. Flag is gonna be just taking the position. It's gonna take the position of the X, and this is gonna be 2. And for here, we need the velocity and the facing direction. Uh, no, we just need the velocity direction and facing direction. This is just 2 at this moment, and it is gonna be 1. And the offset here is gonna be 0.2, and it's gonna be velocity and position and velocity direction. So the index 2 is gonna be velocity and position and velocity direction. Index 3 is gonna be velocity xy, position xy, and facing direction. These values are quite good. No, let's just change the value to 4. And index 3, let's just keep it like, we'll just keep the weight about 7. Or maybe you could bump it up to 11. Maybe 11.7. And in the sample bones, let's add like uh, 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 and also you know what, let's add another channel where we are gonna have the heading channel, where it's gonna be the bone is gonna be pelvis, and heading axis can be x, y, z. Yeah, z. Yeah. No, actually, let's do y. And component stripping is gonna be stripping z. Now let's go to our air database. Where is our air? Jump, not air, jump database, and we will change it to PSS jump, which is this one here, which we made. Yeah. Now let's compile and save everything. Save, and yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, yeah, it is working. It's just some of the data are not registering. Uh, why is it not? Yeah, again, it has. I think so. It's just loading everything. But yeah, I will clean them. Now let's just do a turn in place thingy. So for that, let's go to our, like, for turn in place, let's just probably Control C, Control V, and we will just put this one as R. R. Now we are gonna, like, pretty much duplicate. No, we don't have that one actually here. Yeah, let's just get this and let's paste it. Let's get character movement. Let's get ORIENT, orient, rotation to movement, Control C, Control V. Let's put that here. Let's put that here. And no, we need to get this one to this and attach this to this. Now we got first orient, rotation to movement. And now from here, we need to get another one called use controller desired rotation, which binds this to this. We are also going to get copy of this to this. And yes, I have binded this to this. And let's like this. And yeah, this should be it. And let's attach this. Let's check this one out. Let's check this. Yeah, to validate this, let's add a new bool because we need to get this into this all logic into our animation and to our states. So for that, we can do it by should turn in place. So we could do this here. And we could also do this here. Now, like I said, we need to save this one in our animation blueprint. We are going to get it from our third person character as always, and we are going to get should should turn in place, and we are going to pull this one here, promote this to a variable, and we are pretty much good to go. And yeah, now what do we do here is we go to our states. Before that, we save it, and to our states we add another column of bool, and it's going to be should turn in place. And before that, let's add another one. So now we have to create another one. Let's Control C, Control V, and we have to have Control A, and let's delete all the idle animation because we don't need them here. And we are gonna check whether all of them are turned in place. Yes, they're all turned in place, which is good. That's what we want here. Now we also have to do this the same for our idle. Oh wait. So in our idle, oh sugar. So in our idle, we need to delete the. No, sorry. So now this has all the turn in animation. We are gonna name this as turn in place. TURN, turn in place. Turn in place. And we are gonna go to our idle, which we are now gonna delete all the turn in place. TURTEU stand turn T turn. Okay. We are gonna delete all of them. And we are just gonna keep idle. Yeah. So that does its own thing. And yeah. Now we need to go to our states and we need to add our turn in place. TUR turn in place. Actually, it's more convenient if I just do this one. So now crouch. For crouch, keep both of them false at the moment. No, not false. Sorry, it's going to be true actually. Sorry. For turn in place, keep both false. So the idle is going to be false, but the turning place is going to be true. And to make things look a bit nicer and smoother, what we can do is we can go to our PSS default. Where is our PSS default? Uh, to our PSS default. And so we can go to our sample bones. Let's add another one which is in our index 2. No, actually index 2 has something wrong. Yeah, which is this one, which is going to be pelvis. Let's get the position and the velocity and go up, add a new channel where it's going to be head channel. And in our heading channel, we are going to get our pelvis bone, and we are going to get the heading axis Y, and we are going to get component stripping to Z. Pretty much the same thing. And now let's test it out. See, it looks more nicer, more beautiful. And now if I turn like that, why is that happening? Oh, it's probably again. See, these are some. We need to clean the data. Yeah. Yes. And now the last thing, if you want to make the character run, what do we do? So it's just again simple basic thing. So to make the character run, I will Control C and Control V, and I will add if a flip-flop value where it's going to so for this I'm going to go for left shift, and say for example this is going to be, I will go 999, and normal speed is going to be this. And yeah, that's it. That should be it. Simple as it is. See, so yeah. Now if I have to run, so yeah, that is running. I don't think so. I added animation to the running thingy. So let me check. Sorry. Yeah, there is the issue became. So run. Because now we are running, then we are walking. We need to have sprint animation as well. So I'm just going to Control C, Control V. Or what we could do is, again, quite simple. We are just going to go here and probably delete this. And we are going to go to our run database, which we have it here. So what we can do, we can go to our run database and we can also add like in here the sprint animation. Like the best way to do it is we go here and sprint sprint. Yeah, this is should be the one. Control A, we can add them all here. And we go, now we have to remove some of the traversal values like here, like them ones. Okay, so let's just compile and save it and let's see how it works. So yeah, and yeah, see, because we have incorporated everything. So yeah, that's how you do it. And if you want the character to crouch, it crouches. And yeah, and if you want, it pauses and it does its own thing. And if you want it to jump, it jumps, and that also works. So yeah, again, it all boils down to how you clean the data, because we have a lot of unnecessary data, as you have seen. And yeah, and if you want it to walk, it will walk. So yeah, again, the walking has to be also clean. But yeah, that's all for today. I will put the clean data in our workbook and for people to download and fool around with it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a nice day. Talk to you later. Bye bye.